share it both ways. So, hello guys. Hello. Welcome to the jungle. Okay. Oh, I just lost. Darn it, guys! I just lost my. Darn it! I just literally lost my notes here. Ooh, let's try now. Let's go to, here we go. I think I have part 3, but I want part 2 is what I want. Okay, so let's go to play, and I think I can share this right here. My screen right here, I think. Cast into my device. Nope. All right, guys, 1 second here. I think I can share it this way, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen window. Hello. I hear a sound. Salman, welcome. Hello. How's it going? Let's hit Windows Capture, add source, and we will. All right, guys, give me a second here. Hi. Yeah, I know. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm trying to I can't raise my hand. No, I have the raising hand is disabled. Sorry guys. Musab, the raising hand is disabled. No, you're not banned. Do you understand? Thank you. I disabled it. No one is banned. That's on purpose because you guys don't pay attention. And then when I ask, when you guys want to talk, you guys are just completely quiet and then you don't pay attention. So I'm saving you guys from embarrassment. Trust me. Nope, nothing's wrong. Nope. I'm trying to share my screen, but I'm having a fight here doing that. So give me just a moment for that. So I'm trying to share my screen on my computer here, but I'm going to be creative with how I share the screen. Let's see here. Dark and darker. Yes, sure. Can I be banned? Sure. You can be banned. You don't have to be here. Dark and darker. Sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. All right, never mind, guys. I'll share it a different way. Let me share my screen a different way, guys. Okay. Yeah, files, not files. I will share my screen this way. There we go. All right. So you guys can see my screen, right? Now, guys, I came up with the concept. I don't know if you guys can see my screen well or not. I'm not sure. But pretty much, it is with the assistance of AI, but approval by myself. Like, I've taken a look at it. I like it. It gets the point across. So that is pretty much the... I know, Salmon, you can't see, but you might be boring for you. But I will share that with you guys as well. So I have to share the windows here. Let's do source. And let's do okay, you should be able to see it now. And let's transform, fit the screen, and let's do this. All right, sorry guys, I'm delayed, and that's just the way it is. Sorry, no one's paying me for this, so I don't really care. I can't, for some reason, I can't. Yeah, I'm trying to make it, guys, so you guys can see it in the Hello Talk, and then you guys can also see it in YouTube, so you guys can check it out later. So, guys, it is taking a bit of time. If you are impatient like me, I am okay if you guys have to go, but I do want to at least get the gist of this done for you guys. So, like right now, I'm trying to crop it so you guys don't see the extra stuff. All right. And I'm also trying to do it so you guys can actually see it full screen. But again, it's kind of being stupid here. Now, you guys can see it now. Also, if you have to go, it will be recorded on YouTube. So you guys will be able to see it as well. But let's start. I think you guys would like me to start, right? So first of all, welcome guys, welcome. ESL Myths Debunked Part 2. Here are some things that you guys may have learned that are not true. Let's go ahead and go deeper. I don't know where Part 1 is, so we're just going to go to Part 2. We're going to discuss some things that you guys may have heard that may or may not be true. Guys, if you're in the... Anyone can be here. If you guys are indeed in the YouTube, I'm also going to put speech chat on. So if you guys do say something in the YouTube channel, I will indeed hear your message. So if you guys do say something, I will hear it. Otherwise, I probably won't see any messages because I'll be looking at my screen with the PPT here. So I'm going to make sure here. Go here. All right. Yes, it is going to be via help from AI, but I like the layout. It's good. All right. Number 1, myth 1, guys. Myth 1 is you are too young to learn English. You've been too young to learn English. You have to be young to learn English. You have to be young to learn English. That is a myth. You can be 6, 16, or 60. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Ambit. Welcome to my channel. Own 3D.
It doesn't matter how old you are.
Welcome to my channel. Streamers Inc. Welcome to my channel.
How old you are. So, it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. At any age, any time, you still have the ability to speak and learn English, okay? So, I hope that makes sense, guys. You can still learn English regardless of your age, okay? You can still speak and learn English regardless of your age, okay? Abby's the Dragons, I don't know what you're saying. All right, let's look at the next part, guys. Okay, so again, guys, here's how you do it, all right? Here's reality, guys. Now, I don't know if this is accurate or not because I'm relying on our family friend AI. It sounds about right, though. 73% of adult learners achieve functional fluency with structured learning approaches, 2 times faster vocabulary acquisition in adults compared to children when using strategic learning methods. 85% of adults leverage their first language knowledge to accelerate English learning. Adult cognitive advantages, so metalinguistics awareness, understanding how language systems work, learning strategies, ability to apply study techniques from previous education, clearer goals, and stronger commitment to learning. Actually, I want to ask a favor for you guys. If you guys don't mind, I do have a favor to ask you guys. I do want to monitor. Can I zoom in? No, I cannot. I can try to zoom in. Hold on. Oh, I know what I can do, guys. Hold on one second. Let me try to share my screen again, and maybe it will show a fuller screen. Nope. I don't know why. Maybe I can save it, guys. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can save it. And it might work. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Share, save. Nope. Full screen. How about this, guys? This will be better. I fixed it. I think. Is that better? Is that better? I think that's better, right? I'll also fix it here. If that's better, let me know. If it's a better, drop a 7 or something, guys. If it's better, drop a 7 if it's better. All right, drop a 7 if it's better. Let me know if it is indeed better. And also in the chat, drop 7s. If it is indeed better. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Thank you, Salmon. Thank you. It's okay, but actually not very good. Is it better though? You guys can see it now, right?
Salmon.
Yeah.
Welcome to my channel. Salmon.
Okay.
Said.
All right.
It is better.
Okay, so let's keep going, guys. We have practical tips for adult learners. Leverage existing knowledge to connect English concepts to your native language. Set realistic goals. Break learning into manageable, achievable milestones. Use context-based learning. Focus on vocabulary relevant to your daily life. Embrace mistakes. So view errors as essential feedback, not failures. Create immersion opportunities. So surround yourself with English media and conversations. All right. Any questions so far, guys? Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to move on to myth number 2. Myth number 2, guys. Myth number 2. If it will let me move forward. Darn it, it will not. So let's go this way. I guess it's not letting me. There we go. Myth number 2. You have to be fluent to be successful. All right. So the myth here is perfect English is required for success. That indeed is not true. Let's take a deeper dive. The evidence is 78% of employers prioritize communication skills over perfect grammar in non-native speakers. So pretty much a B1 to B2 is going to be just fine. All right, mind you guys, this is a limited research. This is guessing research. Okay, it's generated through the research that the tool used to put together for me to present. I find it fairly accurate. I believe these are fairly accurate, but I'm not going to say it's 100%. But it gives you the general idea that indeed that it's not always that case. Also check in chat. So guys, the more you guys chat, if you ideally chat in the YouTube chat, I can hear your messages. Otherwise, I'll just keep checking back in Hello Talk. That's fine too. So let's keep going, guys. All right. So tech industries, engineers with functional English leading global teams, healthcare, medical professionals providing excellent care with specialized vocabulary, and academia, researchers publishing papers with clear, concise English. Here are some tips. Focus on communication. Prioritize being understood over perfect grammar. Learn industry-specific vocabulary, master terms relevant to your field. Develop communication strategies. Learn to ask for clarification and rephrase. Practice active listening. Focus on understanding key messages. Build confidence. So make sure that you can celebrate the small stuff in your communication, in your learning, etc. All right. If you guys have questions, please ask your questions. All right. Please ask your questions about these myths. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll be happy to answer. If you guys can still hear me, please let me know. Please put the hearts in the Hello Talk or whatever, gifts, whatever you guys want to do. Let's move on to myth number 3. Speaking is the only important skill. So the myth is only speaking ability matters in English learning. Although it is a very popular part of English, right? The speaking, right? And it's not necessarily the case. 4 times faster overall language development when all 4 skills are practiced together. So yes, you can focus on one skill, but you may not excel as fast as learning all 4. So pretty much, if you are using your reading and writing for vocabulary acquisition, sentence structure, organization, listening and speaking, pronunciation, natural expressions, fluency, reading and listening, comprehension, speed, vocabulary recognition. All right. Academic, 45% reading, 30% writing, 20% listening, 5% speaking. Professional, writing 40%, speaking 35%, reading 20%, listening 5%. Social, 50% speaking, 45% listening, 3% reading, 2% writing. Now, again, not 100% accurate. There are some sources that verify this, but it could be dated, okay? Practical tips for balancing your skills. Integrate your practice, watch videos and subtitles, then discuss and write about them. Skill rotation. Dedicate specific days to focus on each skill area. Content recycling. Read a text, listen to audio about it. Discuss, then summarize in writing. Target weaknesses. Identify your latest development skill and give it extra attention. Real world application. Use all skills in authentic situations like shopping or job interviews. Any questions, guys? Any questions, please let me know if you're still here. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. All right. I can't find. Okay, I'll give you guys a link. Hold on one second. I will give you the link. No problemo. If you YouTube search Teacher Grant 524, you'll find. All right, let me see here. If you type in teacher grant 524, all one word, no more than likely, you'll probably need to spell check your typing. Guaranteed. All right. Here's my link. You guys want the link? Here you go. Yeah. Or you can just put it on YouTube. If you literally type in teacher grant 524, if you're putting a space, then you did not listen to the instructions. There's a link, okay? You can go to the live section. I'm live right now, guys. Live right now. All right. It is live. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going. Any questions, guys? Any questions? All right. Any questions? No questions. Okay. We're going to move on. Okay. All right, for some reason, it's not letting me go forward. Myth number 4, sorry. Myth number 4 is you can learn English overnight. A lot of people give you guys the illusion that you can learn English overnight. That is 100% false unless you're some prodigy child. All right? English can be mastered quickly with little effort. That is 100% false. It requires a tremendous amount of effort. All right. According to some research here, 600 plus hours of study is needed to at least reach conversational proficiency at a B1 level. 5 to 7 years, guys, to achieve academic language proficiency for most learners. A lot of people go, I've been studying English for a year. My English is not good yet. Well, no, duh. Because it takes years to be proficient in a language. Unless, again, you're a prodigy. Developmental stages interlanguage learners progress through 4 to 6. Okay? So the silent period is really 0 to 3 months. Early production, 3 to 6 months. Speech immersion is 6 to 12 months. And in intermediate fluency is maybe 1 to 2 years. Again, all research done, but again, everyone is different in their own learning road. All right. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to ask any questions that you guys would like to ask me. Have I disappeared? Bala, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate it. If no questions, guys, I will continue. Okay. Myth number 5, I think. Oh no, guys, hold on. Sorry, I did not continue here.
Salman.
All right.
Said. Please out of the context.
Context of what? Language learning timeline. We have our basic 3 to 6 months.
Welcome to my channel. Said. Hello again, I am a new subscriber. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thank you for subscribing.
Stream Elements. Welcome to my channel. Stream Elements. Said. Welcome. We're all about trivia, fun games and good vibes. Say hi and join the Chaos Brain Fire.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. All right. I think.
Salman. Said. May I know have read my comment? I have shared something with you.
I don't know what you're asking. So you'll have to ask again.
Said. I think the most important thing is to know more words in English, right?
Well, yes and no. That's a portion of it, but it's not going to be the whole guarantee. It depends, right? And Salman, you've been in my lives before. I don't know if you're native or non-native or how you found me, but it all depends on your learning journey with any language, whether you're learning French, German, Spanish, Russian. It's all going to vary, right? Now, here are some tips for sustainable learning. Set realistic expectations, so celebrate the small milestones rather than expecting fluency. Create a study schedule, so consistent daily practice, so 20 to 30 minutes. Beats weekly cramming. Track your progress. Keep a learning journal to document improvements over time. Embrace your mistakes. So again, kind of repeating what we've just discussed. Then balancing skills. Rotate focus
Salman
between...
said, "Hey, I'd love to stay connected with you so I can work on my communication and get more fluent. It'll help me a lot. Honestly, I just wanted to ask if there's any small online work I could do for you, like Stream Elements."
Any
said,
small... I don't have
"Welcome.
any online work. I'm
We're all
sorry,
about
boss.
trivia, fun games and good vibes. Say hi and join the Chaos Brain Fire." Salman said, "Making thumbnails, editing shorts or anything similar except gaming, I can give around 2 to 3 hours a day. I'm really trying to earn a few bucks to support things at home and maybe get a second-hand phone." Salman said, "Since my personal one is completely dead, it's totally fine if it's not possible. I just felt like asking." Stream Elements said, "Thumbs up, enjoying the stream. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay part of the fun. Red heart."
All right. Sorry, Salmon. I don't have anything for you, boss. I'm sorry. Good luck to you, though. Try Fiverr and try the other. There's another one you can do as well. I forget Fiverr versus Upwork. Try Fiverr or Upwork. That might be your go-to. But good luck to you. Okay, good luck. I don't have any jobs for you. Sorry. I'm pretty good at creating my own stuff anyway. But appreciate your effort. All right, let's keep going, guys. Any questions, guys, so far? Any questions? I see Rosia, Mozab, Eno, Learn, and
said,
Aylin's
"Do you make a
gone.
live here every day?"
I don't know. It depends on if I go live or not. I'm trying to go live every day, and that's pretty much it. But I'm figuring everything out on my own. I'm not big enough right now. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. Welcome here. Thank you for joining. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Learn. Hello, Eno. Hello, Masab. Hello, Rosia. Nice to see you guys here, and hello, Talk. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Disclaimer, guys, I did get assistance with some AI creating the slide itself, but and then I did confirm with some of the sources and stuff that it's pretty close, but again, sources can be different. So make sure you guys are doing your own research. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments, and we'll continue. Okay?
Salman said, "Smiling face with tear, no issue. I'm not that skilled, plus high competition anyway. Thanks for responding."
Well, don't say you're not that skilled. Why would I want to hire somebody who's not skilled? So that, yeah, that's not going to get you a job. So I'm not very skilled, but I can do it. Don't talk about what you can't do. Talk about what you're able to do. And don't say that you're not skilled in something that you're trying to get a job with. That's not going to get you hired. All right, myth number 5. You must learn English alone. It must be an independent journey. And that's actually 100% true. And it's not true at all. Learning a language is a solitary journey. 68% of people have a faster vocabulary acquisition in collaborative learning in environments. 3 times more speaking practice opportunities in group settings versus a solo study. 82% of learners report higher motivation when studying with others. So if you're studying by yourself, you're not getting enough feedback. You're getting a lot of anxiety when speaking. You're not going to have a lot of motivation. But if you're learning with a group or with partners, you're going to have immediate peer feedback. You're going to reduce your speaking anxiety, and you're going to be able to sustain your motivation. So try to join language classes, study groups, language exchange programs, online communities, and that's going to help you get yourself on the road, right? So join conversational clubs, practice speaking in low pressure environments, find language partners, use apps like Tandem, Hello Talk, etc. So you can use a lot of apps to help you. You can engage in discussions and topics about what you enjoy. You can immerse yourself in English-speaking environments. You can set up group goals and celebrate achievements together. So there's lots of ways that you guys can improve to speak English. All right. Simon, I appreciate your enthusiasm and when you're wanting to learn. Any questions, guys? Don't hesitate to ask. Thank you again for being here. Hopefully you guys can hear me in Hello Talk. I want to make sure. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Learn. Hello. Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys, keep ask questions, guys. All right. I'm catering to you guys too. Whether you're watching me on YouTube, whether you're watching me in Hello Talk, I'm catering you guys both. And also, guys, if you do miss it or you have to go, the link to the live will be posted in my Hello Talk moment. You guys will be able to rewatch this lesson. You just probably have to fast forward half an hour because I'm sitting there trying to get things ready. So let's keep this thing going. All right. Number 6, guys. Let me go ahead and continue with you must learn English alone. That is a myth. That is not true. Don't believe it. Join clubs, practice in a low pressure environment, find a partner, online forums, attending a cultural event, creating study challenges. Myth number 6, guys. Students cannot use their first language in the classroom. That is actually false. Okay, that is false. That is a myth. All right. I think it should be encouraged because it is. Now, should it be all the time? Not necessarily, but, don't force yourself to never use it. You utilize it, but don't make it in my opinion, don't make it a focus point. Native language use hinders English learning. So 78% of students demonstrate better comprehension when their first language is used strategically for complex concepts. 3 times faster vocabulary acquisition when students can make their first language and second language connection. 65% reduction in anxiety when students can use their first language for clarification. Cognitive benefits of translanguaging, so enhancing your metalinguistic awareness, cognitive flexibility, deeper conceptual understanding, okay? Accessing prior knowledge to your first language. Dual language programs, a 50-50 instruction model shows a higher academic achievement in both languages. Translanguaging, pathology, strategic the first language resulting in 40% faster in the language to concept acquisition. So tips to make this work. So define when and how the first language can be used. So identify those clear guidelines. Use your first language for complex concepts to ensure that you understand before moving to the second language, and encourage translanguaging, allowing natural language switching during discussions. But again, I would personally say don't make it a focus point or a focal point. Catering means like caring for, all right? Catering for somebody. That's just my own word I'm using. Cater to the first. I hope that explains what catering is. Okay. Okay. Gene, why am I echoing? Okay. We'll keep going. Any questions, guys, that you have, let me know. If there's any questions that you guys have. Students need to be corrected when they're speaking English. So that is, it is and isn't true. There, it isn't. It's like it is and it isn't true. In this case, immediate correction improves speaking skills. That's not necessarily true. Minor corrections, but not like every single inch of a correction. 73% of students report decreased confidence when frequently corrected during speech. So you don't want to be corrected all the time. 60% reduction in speaking attempts when students anticipate immediate correction. Higher retention of language patterns with implicit feedback versus explicit correction. So, effective versus an ineffective correction. So, interrupting the student's flow, correcting every error, public correction of mistakes. All right, it's ineffective. Allowing communication to continue, focusing on patterns, not single errors, and private constructive feedback. That's effective. Recasting, repeat, error, correcting without doing. So, just to let you guys know, establish the mistakes are part of learning. Address only errors and plead understanding. Guide students to identify their errors. Okay. Any questions, guys? Okay. Finally, how many of these do I have? Fuck me. Okay. I guess there's some sources. Anyways, I'm pretty much vocaled out, guys. Any questions, guys? If I see silence, I don't know why I'm here. If there's silence. Anywho, maybe I'll do a trivia. Who's up for trivia, guys? Anyone in the chat? Hello, talk. Anyone in the chat ready for trivia? I can give away, I don't know, gift card or somewhere as a prize, or I can maybe, depending on the price, I can give away a month of Hello Talk, but it's not gonna be, but if it's like too expensive for the month, I'm not gonna do it. I think I can give away. Subscriptions. All right. So let's move on to the next one. All English learners are immigrants. Well, ESL students are all foreign-born individuals. So that isn't necessarily true. 58% of English language learners in the U.S. schools are U.S.-born citizens from non-English speaking homes. 32% of are second-generation immigrants who grew up in the U.S. 10% are international students or temporary residents studying English. So U.S.-born, 58%. Maybe not. I don't know if this is accurate or not, guys. 32% second generation, 10% international. English language learners have a vast different educational backgrounds and language experience. Learning needs vary significantly based on prior education and exposure to English. We have our US-born citizens. We have our international students, second generation, professional immigrants. So, practical tips for educators. Identify poor education and language models. Don't presume all. That's not neither here or there. All right. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? No, no, no. Okay. Nope. No questions. Aurora, Adam, Endo, Jan, Rosia, Lever, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. All right, guys. Why is my... Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Okay, got it. Okay, to learn English, students must assimilate with North American culture. That is not true. 76% of students maintain strong language skills when culture identified is preserved. 3 times more motivation to learn a culture background are valued in the classroom, 68% better academic outcomes in culturally responsive teaching environments. Bilingualism, subtractive bilingualism, cultural identity, multicultural competence. Language and cultural are interconnected but separated progress. Cultural identity preservation enhances rather than hinders language learning. Use text and examples from multicultures. That's how you can all right, last one, guys. I think this is the last one. All English learners share similar background, culture, social, economic status. That is not true. ESL students are homogeneous groups with shared characteristics. Technically, 150 different languages spoken by English language learning in the U.S. schools alone. 78% of English language learners come from a widely varied social economic background. 5 to 12 years difference in formal education among English language learners in the same classroom. So language background, education level, cultural heritage, etc. All right, guys, I don't see interactions. The stages are closed, Adam. You can book a class, though. Sorry, stage is closed. You can find another live. Maybe the stage is open. But Adam, I hope you've been paying attention, because something tells me maybe you did not. I mean, did you have a question at all, Adam? Is that why, or what? All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. You guys can go to my channel. The live is saved, so you guys can go back. But I would say probably go forward 30 minutes because I had a hard time setting things up. And you guys can replay this lesson anytime that you guys want. If you guys want to book a class, you're welcome to book a class. Love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.